Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So just bear with me. I'm just going to get onto my Facebook group, and it seems like it's not wanting to go on there. Not sure what's going on with that. Let me just pull this over and see what else I can do here. Saying the video source is, just bear with me here. Just going to try doing it again and see how it works. And if it doesn't work, I guess what we're going to do is not do it on my Facebook group, and that's okay too. So, not sure what happened with that one because it looks like it's all set up in here, but maybe not so much here. Okay, so it's saying that we're not going to have problems. We're going to have problems not going to the Facebook group. So I apologize for anybody that's over on the Facebook group. That's the way that it just is. And I'm sorry about that. Awesome. So let's carry on. We're going to go do card sketch number 222. So, so exciting. And I love it when I can do something that is helps you create things on your own. I see that, there's just sometimes it's hard to get that start. And a good start is using a card sketch. So welcome to my live. Like I say, if you're joining me through YouTube, make sure that you are subscribed down below. And if you're joining me through my Facebook page, I apologize for not being able to go on to my group. That's just the way it is. Awesome. So if I am talking with different people as we go along, that's all part of the live. Watch it on a replay if you want, and then go from there. Hello, Laura and Kay and Marjorie. Well, good morning. Card sketch. Let's go down to my desktop and let's take a look at this. So this is the card sketch. It looks like it's a little bit more difficult than it actually is. And I'm going to show you a different way that you can actually go ahead and do this. I am going to be using the Humbled Home. And this happens to be the bundle that I'm using for my monthly card club. So if you're interested in anything like that, you can just go. There is a link to my card club. It's to go, or you could come in person. And we are going to make 3 of these cards here. And if it's to go, you get some different product, or there's other ways that you can actually earn this class for free. So let's go on, and I'm going to show you this. This is the Humble Home. This is the bundle set. It has like the punch that goes here and this. Come back on Monday at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going live on Labor Day. And I have another cute project that I plan to do for you. I'm hoping I can work it out in my head, but I'm sure it'll work out okay. But this is such a cute bundle. Anything that has a punch on it is amazing as well. Hello, Janet, and hello, Dorothy. Now, don't forget, if you have not used up any of your bonus coupons, today is the last day. So I can't stress enough that you use those up. Another one that we could possibly use today, this is a great new one that's coming from this mini catalog that starts on the 4th of September. They have some excellent sayings. They have some really nice dies that go along with this. But I like this one, Love from Our Home to Yours, or Love from My Home to Yours. So if you're one of those people that there's only one of you in the house, this one is so appropriate for you. Now, what else was I going to say? Oh, right. There's also another thing that we're going to use from the new mini catalog. And just bear with me. I just had to get the name of it. This is Take a Bow Designer Series paper. This Designer Series paper, you guys, is the bomb. I actually used it in my Christmas card class. It's so nice. You get 10 of each one of these sheets, and then you get the other side as well. To me, this side is a little busy. I do like this particular side, but you know what? It's all good. It's whatever you like. I am so drawn to the stripes and polka dots and that sort of stuff. So I'll be using probably, yeah, I will be using this. Let's not play around. I will be using it. Good morning, Lila and Jocelyn. All right. So let's get started on this. And I want to show you a couple of things that are really kind of cool. Now, this is a photopolymer stamp set. So we're going to need our paper piercing mat. So I decided, like I say, I wanted to use this designer series paper. Now, this is on the other side there. And is this, I don't know what's wrong with my eye perception, but it seems that it's off. Oh, another thing that I have been asked to do is to move this up closer so that you could take a screenshot. Remember, you can also get this particular sketch. This will be posted at 10:45, not only on my Facebook page, also on my group and on my Instagram account as well. So this will give you all the measurements that are there. Okay, so I have the piece. When I go here, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's the finished card size. So this piece of paper is actually 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And we'll just get that like that. Now, this comes in and it says it has a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. Well, check this out. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I went and I took my largest stitched stylish shape square die and I cut that out. So that is going to work as this particular square. So you can either do this, put a layer on there, and get another piece of cardstock that is 2 3/4 inch square, or cut another die from there. And that will basically give you the square. All right. So I'm just, and I thought at one point, because I'm using the house, I thought, oh, I could use the brick embossing folder. What's it called again? Oh my goodness. How can I not remember that? The exposed brick folder. And, but I thought, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. Now, I love red and I love crumb cake with red. Now, originally, what I would do with crumb cake and the red for Christmas, I would turn around, and you know what? I did that on the opposite side. So I've got the bad side going forward here, but that's okay. We can work with that. Now here, I've got a bit of glue. So I'm just going to come in with just with a sponge. And we're not going to wipe it. We're just going to dab it, and it's going to take that glue away. Don't know why that works, but it works. All right, so that gives me what almost looks like we've done 2 layers on there, because we've got this one, and then we've got this layer that's 4 by 5. Oops, this is 5 1/4. So I'll have to go in and change that. And then the square there. Now, I also happen to have it says, like on this one here, we have some designer series paper. So I do have some of that designer series paper, and it's like this. Now, that looks okay to me. Oh no, when I say cut wrong, I had turned it over and I used the wrong side is what I'd actually done, Lila. So this is the wrong side on here. So the stitches, you can feel those stitches. All right, so I could go ahead and I could put this piece on here. It's 1 inch by 4 inch. And I could go ahead and do that. But then I thought, why can't I do something like that? White looks okay on there, but we could come in and let's come in with our crumb cake. And this is something you can always do with designer series paper, is you can go in and you can color your designer series paper. So this is going to make it, see how it's going to correspond more with it like this. So I wasn't even careful when I did it on this one. If it went off into some of that red, that was okay with me. Now, if you wanted to go a little bit darker, I guess you could go darker with the darker crumb cake. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's just take a look and see which way we like it. It could go with the darker or it could go with the lighter. I think I like the lighter. Now, I'm not going to have you wait till I go through all of that. I've gone ahead and I did cut this piece. And I did color this piece. And see, it really does make a difference. Instead of going from the white, to me, I just thought it looked a lot better when it was colored. So that's why I did that way. So we're just going to go ahead and put that piece on there as well. Now, this card sketch started off with something totally different this morning. So it's quite funny how it ended up this way. And yes, Laura, I did use the Humble Home. I'm using this for, like I say, my monthly card class. There is a link to that class down in the comments here. Hello, Judy. Hello, Marie. Okay, so we have that. Now what I want to do is come in with some circles on there. So I decided what I thought I should do with this is come in and use a crumb cake circle. I'm going to use a real red, and then now we're going to play with our stamp set. Now I see that I forgot to bring over. I think I've got some spare here, so this will work. So we've got that like that. Let's just put that off up to the side here. And I'm going to come in with my paper piercing mat. And we have the option of an awful lot of different ones for here. I think this would be great. This does not necessarily have to be for Christmas. This could be for a welcome to the neighborhood. It could be a thank you for the sweet gift. It could be a tag you could do. Like I say, come back on Monday at 11 o'clock Pacific time. I have another, I'm going to show you something else that you can definitely do with this. Hello, Gwen. Okay, so I am going to use this one because to me, it goes great with the crumb cake. And that's how I'm going to go with this. So I've got this one ready to go. Like I say, I'm playing with this stamp set today, and I'm hoping that this project that I have in mind, and I'm sure it will, I'll be very persistent and make sure that it does. This one's, it kind of looks like a gingerbread house, so we could do it like a gingerbread house. So let's go ahead and let's just put, you know, I'm going to have to do this with, because there's so much, there's detail in here. So we kind of have to go around these things. Now, another thing that you could do is you could get more definition with this particular thing is once you punch it out, you could then stamp another one, and you could turn around and you could fussy cut those out and make there to be more and more room. So, you know, that's one state I have not been to is Colorado. Well, I can't say there's just the one. There's quite a few actually, but there we go. And so to make this so that it blends, I'm just going in my circles. And there's lots of different ways that you can color this particular one. I'm thinking to myself that what I want to do is I want to, So I'm going to come in with the darker, and I'm just going to get some shading going on in there. And then I'll just come back in with this. And of course, what we want to do is I just want to get that so that it's blended so we don't see those lines. That's what's so important and so great with these blends is that you can play with these and you can get it to the point where it looks like shading. See, it looks like shading in there, but you can't see those lines anymore. And it also depends on how light and dark that you go with your hand. Now, the real red would be really good on here, but I'm going to go in actually, and I'm going to do some of this. I'm going to have a red door. I know. And probably what I should do is probably punch this out first. And you know what? I think that's the wrong color red. So let's go in and use our real red. I'm just going to get a couple of different colors on there. House when I grew up, we had a red door on our house. It looks so nice against a gray type house. So, all right, so I'm going to come in with some of my darker. I'm actually going to do the roof darker. And then again, I want to have some red trim on it. Yes. You know what? It's when we're in not mountains like you have the Rockies there, but we are in we're in between the coastal and the Rocky Mountains here where I live. So it's and we're not humid at all. Not here. It's semi-desert where I live. So we get the cold and we get the, so there we go there. We get the cold and then we get the heat. Okay, so let's go here. It's starting to look like a cute little house. I'm going to put around my windows, I'm going to put, I could do red on there. I could have done red. This is the dark, so I kind of want to come back in and let's get this. The chimney is going to be crumb cake as well. And a tiny bit of shading on there. And then come back in. Good friend of mine lives in Colorado. Now, the way that you can do the house is to go and just use pool party. I mean the windows. And I'm also doing pool party on here because that's going to sort of look like maybe snow. How's that? That's my way of saying. And I just want to come in here. Now, when you're coloring, it's not really, really important that you hit every one. You can leave white spaces, that sort of stuff. Okay, so there's my house. So I'm going to come in and good morning. You either like Kamloops or you don't like Kamloops. We are a semi-desert here, so. But mountains, not mountains, mountain hills. What would you call that, you guys that live here in town? To people that have never seen mountains, they call these mountains. Okay, that's kind of fun. So this has different things that you can put on here. There's a heart, there's all that sort of stuff. And of course, why wouldn't we use those? Oh my goodness, where are they? We have to go ahead and use this, of course. And we're going to do that on there. Maybe we'll just use it wherever. So see how that goes on there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, put this right on there. Now remember, this is Card Sketch 222. Enter into the challenge. And by entering into the challenge, I do 2 random draws, one for my card sketch, one for my mystery challenge. And if you live in Canada, I give away product. I'm changing that up a little bit. I might be giving away some designer series paper. I might be giving something away. It might be embellishments, something that you can use in your crafting. And if you live outside of Canada, then I cannot give product, but I can definitely give you some tutorials. And there's been some excellent tutorials around there. Foothills? No, we're not in the foothills, Janet. No. Foothills are rolling sort of things. No, not in Kamloops. That's not foothills at all. Anyways, Okay, so this is going to go right here. I think this is starting to look really cute. I like these colors together. So I'm going to pop that one up as well. I just thought of something else I could possibly do too. Oh, ideas just keep flowing. So this is just going to go like this. Now, what I want to do is I want to put a sentiment across there. Now, this stamp set has From Our House to Yours. On Monday, I'm going to show you a way that you can use that. But I decided, because remember I showed you that stamp set, this one, and I'm going to go Love From My Home to Yours. And I'm going to do that just on a strip. And yes, we are going to be using, I think that one's going to be one of my most used stamps from that set. So we're going to use embossing powder. And yeah, it's going to be white, but we're okay. It won't show that much on there. So you see that when Dorothy goes and says she used to live in Armstrong, which is fairly close to Kamloops here. And she used to come here every summer, and she thought this would be the last place that she would ever want to live. But it grows on you. At least it has on you. My mom and dad came here for their honeymoon. And this is where they wanted to settle down. Now, they were from Vancouver, a lot less busy here. But honestly, yeah. Now, I want to put white embossing powder on there. And of course, had somebody drop over and make up a class yesterday. And yeah, it was down at the other end. Okay, I'm just going to come in and dip that in there. Yep, that'll work. So cute, this set. Oh my goodness. I really like, we have 3 cards for this class that I have, and I like, the cards are really kind of different. They're not, like I say, they're not just for Christmas. They can be for welcome to the neighborhood. It could be a thank you. It could be Christmas, because there is a really cute wreath on there. Okay, so this is here. And then I'm just going to come back in with that. And this is just going to go here. All right, so let's go in and just cut that. Thank you. I do love doing card sketches. I tell you, it's one of my favorite. That and my techniques. All right, so I'm just going to come in and use, I think I'll just use this. I always say these are my favorite parts off of the dimensionals, or the edges. And they truly are. They make things so much easier. So Laura, I did use this set. Can you believe it? If I put my glasses on, it would be a lot better. So let me just cut that part of the dimensional off. There we go. Kamloops used to be a great place to bring up your kids, that's for sure. Okay, Love From My Home to Yours. Now, if you don't like that white on there, because it is white, but it does kind of look okay, you could turn around and you could go over that embossing with your stamping blend. Oh, this bundle is so cute. You wait till Monday. You wait till Monday. You're going to have it once you see Monday's project. It'll be one of my 12 months of Christmas. Okay. Or 12 days of Christmas, or 12 weeks of Christmas. I can't remember what I'm going to call it. So, all right. So we can embellish with this. And I think this is a perfect one to embellish with. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put this right here. Oh my goodness. Isn't that cute? Oh, now I'm just going to go and put these on here. Just like, whoops. I didn't take all that glue with me. Hopefully that'll stay. Awesome. So now what we have to quickly do is just finish the inside of the card. So what are we going to do on the inside? I do have a piece of white for the inside. And what else have we got on here? So this is from my house to yours. I don't know what we could put on the inside. Maybe what we'll do is, I know what we'll do. We'll just come in. And I have another piece of this designer series paper, so I can just go and put that right across there. Sometimes that's sometimes the best to just use designer series paper. Now I'm wondering, let me just leave that like that for the time being. I'm going to come in with, I have some real red ink. And let's just come, just blend a little bit. I don't know what this is going to look like. We'll see what this looks like. Might take it off. Yep, we're not. Oh dear, thanks for sharing, Lila. I really do appreciate that. Remember to give me the thumbs up, share my video, leave a comment. All of that helps my algorithms for my group here. All right, so let's go ahead and put that on there. The beauty of two-sided paper, right? Oh, thanks, Gwen. Oh, I appreciate that. That really, it's amazing what you can do with a card sketch. It really is. Come in, you can make your own cards and then go from there. And it's your thankfulness that helps. So there you go. There is card sketch number 222 using the Humble Home. If you're interested in that monthly card class, it's down below. Don't forget, come back on Monday, because honestly, it's going to be, I'm hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I think it's going to be a really cute little project that I have. It's formulating up here. So I'll probably work on it tonight on my sip and stamp. So don't forget, if you want to join me tonight, you can just bring your own projects. I do a sip and stamp. That's where we just sit and talk. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 people. Sometimes I've got more. I've got people sometimes that have joined me from Australia. So it's all good. So awesome, you guys. So remember to create, because it's great for the soul. And if you do not have a demonstrator here in Canada, I would love to be your demonstrator. Awesome. Take care. Bye for now.